If I woke up 30 pounds heavier and I had to lose it fast, but I couldn't diet and I couldn't go to the gym, what would I do? I'm gonna be real with you. Losing fat isn't just about cutting a bunch of calories or spending hours on the treadmill anymore. In this video, I'm gonna be telling you guys exactly what I would do if I had to drop 30 pounds. No extreme workouts, no dieting, no overworking yourself, just straight strategy. And I'm not holding anything back, so stay locked in. Because most of the advice that you're hearing on weight loss is just recycled, outdated, and honestly speaking, it's just designed to keep us all stuck as women. Today, I'm giving you the game plan that I would personally follow. So let's go. If you don't know me, my name is Kay, and I built K Fit off of real weight loss, real results, and just real strategy that actually work for women. Especially for women who do not have time to play with their health anymore. I've been through this. I've done the diets, I've done the calorie countings, I've done the gym 2 times a day, and I'm just here to tell you that that's not sustainable for most people. Especially in 2025 with everything we have to balance when it comes to jobs, school, life, family. So no more yapping, let's get straight into this video. The first thing I'll do, which is the foundation of losing fat fast, is to get my blood sugar in control. Not diet, not calorie counting, just controlling my blood sugar. Every single time your blood sugar spikes, your body turns that extra energy into fat storage. Especially fat, especially belly fat. And the crazy part is, you don't even have to really fix this. Here's what I would do right away. No sugary drinks. I would just do water, black coffee, and teas only. You're not giving up coffees, but you're just giving up sugar-filled coffees. That alone will start shrinking your waist. Protein with every meal, not because of dieting, but because protein slows down your digestion, keeping you full. Eggs, chicken, turkey, even protein powder in a smoothie, whatever you can work with. Find something that works for you. Walk after you eat. Even if it's just 5 to 10 minutes, it lowers your blood sugar immediately. And it burns more fat without having to step foot in a gym. Especially for my ladies who have, really strict routines and are always busy. This is something that really helps with that. Do you see where I'm going with this though? I'm not telling you to give up your favorite foods. I'm telling you how to eat them without it turning into straight up stored fat. Eat your protein first, then your veggies, then your carbs. Same meal, better fat loss results. And here is a bonus. You can start your mornings off with a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in water. And it's not for weight loss magic. This is just something that helps control your blood sugar as well. And this is just step 1, okay? We're just getting started. So in the next segment, I'm going to be telling you guys how I lose the weight and the fat without having a gym membership, using nothing but home strategies. So stay with me. Now, let's get straight into this. If I wanted to lose 30 pounds without dieting or going to the gym, I would still move my body daily. Not because it's trendy, not because someone online told me to, but because it's good for my health. Movement keeps your metabolism fired up. I want to lose fat, but keep my body tight and toned as I go. And you do not have to overcomplicate this, okay? I would do strength-based workouts at home or whatever type of workouts I could do. Body weight squats, female push-ups, lunges, glute bridges, hip thrusts, using resistance bands or dumbbells if I had them. If not, your body weight is just as fine. Even if you're busy, even if you're tired, just try to do at least 10 or 15 minutes a day of this. Because fat loss without strength training means that you would just get smaller without being tight and toned. This is why most people say that they lost weight, but they don't like how they look. We're not doing that, okay? We're losing fat and shaping our bodies at the same exact time. Stronger legs, toned arms, flat stomach with muscle underneath. I would literally have a 10-minute go-to workout for the days where I just really didn't feel like doing anything, but I knew that I had to get my body moving if I wanted to see results. No excuses, no perfection, just daily movement and daily discipline. If you are watching this, I need you to hear me clearly. You do not have to overwork yourself in the gym, but you do have to move your body like you love yourself. You do have to train like the woman you are trying to become. Even 10 minutes is better than nothing, and trust me, you will be thanking me later. Now, the next thing I would do is I would actually eat more than eating less. And I know this sounds crazy. Follow me when I say this. Most women are eating too little throughout the day, snacking on little things here and there, starving at night, then ending up binge eating because you didn't eat enough, then you gain the weight back, and then it's just a repeated cycle. Try building bigger meals, not smaller ones. Protein first, like chicken, eggs, turkey, Greek yogurt, even protein smoothies like I said before. Add fiber as well, like veggies, greens, broccoli, stuff like that. Veggies of your choice that you actually enjoy. Bigger meals keep you satisfied longer, which means fewer cravings and fewer snacking throughout the day, which means better fat loss overall. This is literally the opposite of what the world and society tries to teach us women. They try to tell us to eat little throughout the day, to cut calories lower and lower and lower, to just do lettuce salads with no dressing, no meats on it at all. No. That's not the way to go. That's why most people's hormones are just wrecked and their body is just in shambles and under so much stress. When you eat bigger, protein-filled meals, your body starts to burn fat on its own because you're finally giving it what it needs to run at night. And when you finally combine that with your daily movement and your strength training workouts, your body finally starts to lose fat fast. You're eating good, you're moving smart, you are not starving yourself, and you are thriving. So coming up in this next segment, I'm going to be telling you guys about the mental obstacles that hold us back and what I do to overcome these things personally. You ever feel like you just are doing everything right, but you're still not losing fat? I've been there before, and I'm going to tell you why most people stay stuck. It's not just about the foods, it's not just about working out, it's about consistency and staying accountable with yourself. You can't keep starting over every Monday and just expecting to see results. At some point, we do have to be a little bit more realistic and real with ourselves. So here's exactly what I do to fix this. First thing, I would track my habits. Not calorie habits, but did I move my body today? Did I hit protein with every meal today? Did I drink enough water? Did I eat real meals or did I just snack all day? Did I stay up on my phone all night or did I actually go to bed on time? Those are the kind of habits that I would recommend tracking. Because when your habits are locked in, the fat has to follow. It's not optional. The next thing I would do is I would plan my meals ahead of time. I'm not waking up wondering what I'm going to eat. I already know. For breakfast, I'm gonna have eggs and toast with some avocado and some turkey bacon. For lunch, I'm gonna do chicken, rice, and veggies. A snack I would do is Greek yogurt with some granola in it. For dinner, I'm gonna do salmon, sweet potatoes, and broccoli. This is all just an example of what a day of my meals would look like. So you could do whatever you would enjoy, but that's just a good example of what a day would look like of eating for me. You do not have to be perfect, but you do have to stop making last minute decisions. Think about this, for example, with everything you do. Whenever you do something at the last minute, yes, you get it done, but how good is that really getting done, if that makes sense? You ever did an assignment late at night at the last minute, an hour before it was due, and you think, I could have did better with this, but I'm just rushing, so I just did whatever. When I was doing that with my meals, I was more prone to just eating the first thing I saw in sight, even if it wasn't healthy, just because I was so hungry in that moment. And we all know when we're hungry in the moment, we don't even feel like cooking half of the time. So I'm just gonna grab the first thing that's there. And if the first thing that's there is already meal prepped, I'm more likely to actually eat the healthy meal because it's already meal prepped for me. So always keep that in mind when it comes to your meals and planning it ahead of time. The more decisions you have to make, the more tired your brain gets and the more likely it is for you to slip up. I'm not trying to lose fat. I'm literally creating a lifestyle and habits that make losing fat a lot easier for me. The next thing I would do, and I say this in almost all of my videos, I'm going to keep repeating this because I feel like as women, we always, especially with society, I feel like this is always a struggle for us. And that is to stop looking at the scale so much. The scale and your weight is going to fluctuate. That is normal. I'm focused on, am I feeling better? Am I moving better? How are my clothes fitting? Even when it comes to how my clothes are fitting, I realize not to obsess over that too much. But that is something that you could kind of use to measure your progress every once in a while, but not every single day. Don't start obsessing over how your clothes fit either. More so focus on just how you feel, how your workout and your endurance is, how your meals are doing. Those are ways to track your progress, and it's a much better on your mental health and also just overall for self-love and just self-care. So now I want to talk about how I would eat to stay full. So let me make something really, really clear. I am not skipping meals to lose weight, okay? I am losing fat because I'm eating intentionally. Starting my day with a high protein breakfast, and I feel like I said this a lot in this video, but no more starting your mornings off with just coffee and vibes. If you're wondering why you're starving by the afternoon, try starting your day off with real food. Real meals, not snacks, okay? A lot of people snack all day on, healthy snacks and they're still hungry. I don't snack all day. I eat big, satisfying meals to the point where I'm not even hungry to snack because the meals fill me up. Next thing is volume foods, okay? Salads are cool, salads are great, but only when they're big with protein and a nice dressing, okay? Make it fun, okay? Don't be out here just eating this dry lettuce only with no dressing, no protein at all, talking about I'm dieting. No, we're not, okay? We're actually doing the total opposite of that. Next thing, smart carbs. Sweet potatoes, rice, whole grain breads. I'm eating carbs, but I'm eating them with protein, healthy fats, fiber, so they actually fuel me. Dessert if I want to. Listen, I'm not cutting out dessert forever. If I want a cookie, I'm going to have a cookie, but after my protein packed dinner, not on an empty stomach, okay? Even if you wait a little bit after dinner because you're already, full, but I'm not doing just a cookie the first thing in the morning without having anything on my stomach. I want to make sure I get a meal in before I even try to run to desserts. And when you eat this way, the correct way, your cravings drop, you feel full longer, and you're not constantly thinking about food because you are actually satisfied. This is not about punishment, it's about strategy that actually works. Next, we're going to get into the mindset shift that makes or breaks fat loss. So let's talk mindset, because honestly speaking, this is where most people fail. It's not the workouts and it's not the food. It's how you think about yourself and what you actually expect from yourself. If I really wanted to commit to this, the first thing I would work on is my self-identity. Am I the type of person who actually keeps promises for myself, or am I the type of person who quits when things get a little bit too hard? And if you do not fix that story in your head, it does not matter what diet, it does not matter what workouts you try, you will always be stuck because you already have that mentality within yourself and a view of yourself and how you look at yourself. Nothing will stick until you actually make that change. Here's exactly how I would shift it. I would stop telling myself I'm trying. Trying gives you a way out. I instead replace it with saying I am becoming. I'd stop waiting on motivation. Listen, motivation is cute, but discipline is what gets you to where you're really trying to go. I do not negotiate with myself anymore. I said I'm going to do it, and I'm capable of doing it. My body is well intact to do it, so I'm going to do it. I focus on one day at a time, okay? I'm not thinking about 30 pounds. I'm not thinking about 6 months from now. I'm thinking about how can I win today? Every day I show up for myself builds self-confidence, and self-confidence builds results. This is how you break that self-doubt cycle that we have within ourselves. Now, let's get real. Why do we always quit and give up on ourselves? Self-sabotage. I know it firsthand because I have done it. You start strong for 3 days, then you make one little slip up, and then you tell yourself, you know what, I'll start again Monday. Does that sound familiar to you? Because I know that's what I used to do too. And here's how I break that cycle. Remove that all or nothing mindset. You're not starting over, you are just continuing. You missed that workout that day. You ate a cake that day. So what? Okay, next move, next workout. Next thing I would do is I keep my environment clean. When I say this, I mean it's hard to resist junk food when it's all around your house. So you might have to stop buying so much of it. Instead, try doing healthier alternatives and just removing all that junk out your house, at least for the first few months, just so your temptations won't be too high. I create a bare minimum plan. So on the hard days, I tell myself, I'm not aiming to be perfect. I can aim for the bare minimum. 10 minutes of movement, protein with every meal, drink my water, go to bed early. That's simple and that's bare minimum. So even my worst days could still move me forward, and I'm still doing something towards my end goal. The only reason I would fail is if I quit on myself, and I know you are probably done with that because I know I am. And I understand, so you do not have to believe in yourself fully just yet, but you need to trust in the process. The belief will come as you keep showing up. I did it, so I know you can do it too. You just need a plan, discipline, and a decision. Next up, I'm going to be giving you the exact formula I would use to make fat loss permanent so you never have to start over again. Now let's actually get into what works long term, okay? No quick fixes, no detox teas, but real results that actually last. The 80-20 rule. So 80% of the time, I'm eating real foods, protein, healthy carbs, veggies. And 20% of the time, I'm living my life, having dessert, having a fun meal, going out. I'm not living restricted, but I am living balanced. And that is what makes it sustainable. And I'm going to say this again for the 5th time in this video because it is that serious. Protein is one of the biggest keys to fat loss because protein is what keeps us full. Protein builds muscle. Protein controls cravings. Every single meal I'm asking myself, okay, where is the protein at? Strength training 3 to 4 times a week. You do not have to do crazy intense HIIT workouts every single day. Don't get me wrong, HIIT workouts are great to incorporate into your routine maybe once or twice a week, but doing that every single day can cause major burnout. Try basic strength workouts, squats, female push-ups, hip thrusts, resistance bands, or dumbbell work, or if you don't have anything at all, you could just use your body weight. Strength training builds muscle, and muscle helps you burn more fat while your body is in rest mode. It's the cheat code that I feel like nobody talks about enough. Now we're gonna talk about daily movement. Steps, walks, dancing around the house, cleaning your house, all of this adds into your daily movement. You do not have to go hard 24/7. You just have to make sure you are staying active. Next up, good sleep. Nobody wants to talk about this, but if your sleep is trash, then your fat loss process will be trash too. Your hormones literally will not work right if you are not getting enough sleep. So try aiming for at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep every single night, or as much sleep as you can get, because I do understand that people do have jobs. Some people have obligations. Some people have kids. So just try to get as much sleep as you possibly can. Next up, I also make sure I'm consuming water. I try to drink at least half of my body weight every single day. Hydration equals energy, which equals fewer cravings, which equals better workout. Now let's wrap this up with the mentality that really separates winning from staying stuck. You have to decide who you want to be. You can't just kind of want it. You can't just try when it's convenient. You have to move like the woman you are becoming before you actually can become her. When I lost weight, I did not lose it by accident. I lost it because I showed up on the days when I didn't feel like it. I lost it because I stopped giving myself excuses. I lost it because I stopped waiting for somebody to come save me and I just saved myself. And if you are listening to this, you are capable of doing the same exact thing. You do not need a perfect plan. You do not need to starve yourself, and you do not need anybody else's permission. You just need to decide that you are done playing it small. 10 minutes a day of movement, protein first, water, sleep, consistency. Now I am going to give you guys a step-by-step plan of what to do this week if you want to start this journey now. Alright, so let's make this practical and doable. Step-by-step plan, no excuses, no BS. So Monday I will start with planning my meals. Write down what I'm eating for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. Focus on protein first, keep it simple. Repeat my meals if needed. Create a grocery list and buy only what is on that list. Tuesday, I would start moving. No gym required, no gym needed. Go on a 20-minute walk. Stretch. Move your body. Clean the house. Just move. Do not overthink it. Just get your body moving. Wednesday, I would track my water and my sleep. So I'll fill up a water and keep it by me throughout the day. Start winding down earlier on in the night. No scrolling while I'm in bed. Treat sleep like it is a part of the plan, because it is. Thursday, I'll do a protein challenge. So I'll ask myself, can I hit protein with every single meal? This will help get your body used to doing that in a playful type of way. And Friday, I will move my body again. So I'll go for a long walk, add squats or lunges in if you are ready for it. Make it fun, play some music, move your body like you actually love yourself. Saturday, I'll call it treat but not cheat. If you want a dessert or a fun meal, plan it and enjoy it. And move on. Do not binge, but do not guilt yourself. Sunday, I'll reflect and reset. So look back on what you enjoyed, what worked for you, what needs to be improved, and plan for the next week, okay? Stay ready so you do not have to get ready. No starving, no living in the gym, just showing up like the version of you who already has what it is that you want. The only thing standing between you and the body that you want is time and consistency. You don't have to be perfect. You do not have to do this fast. You just have to not give up. The version of you that's lean, fit, energized is already in you. You're not becoming her, you're just unlocking her. Don't stop for anyone. Don't shrink for anyone. Don't play it small just because other people are comfortable and okay with failing. This is your life. This is your body. This is your year. And if you want help, I am here for you. More videos on this topic will be dropping very, very soon. Drop a comment if you are starting today or just starting in general. And if you want to take your journey on to another level with workouts and meal plans, click the link in my description. I have workout programs. I have meal plans as well. And please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.